Good morning, folks. Travelen here, coming to you today from Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. We've had an enjoyable and adventurous trip down. Missed the turning. Ended up sitting on the Peace Bridge, having to speak to Canadian customs guys very nicely to allow us back in through the bridge without our passports. It's been fun. But anyway, we're here. We're going to go take a walk around, go and look and see what Niagara Falls has to offer. We're at the top of Clifton Hill right now, and as we're going, we'll pick up some bits and pieces, see what's happening, and go exploring. So come with me, let's go have a walk. Because I can hardly see the screen. Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
So Clifton Hill is the entertainment capital of Niagara Falls. You've got everything from the sky wheel through mini racing, indoor putt-putt, mini golf, you name it. And of course the world famous Niagara Falls hotels with their honeymoon suites with heart-shaped beds, etc, etc. Clifton Hill is a fascinating place. You name it, you can most probably find it here. The type of fun you want, you can also most probably find it here. And it is brilliant in its tackiness, if you like. I think to a lot of people living outside of the USA, Clifton Hill sums up their view of what they think the US is all about. Really is a fun place. But as I say, lots to see, lots to do. We will try to get up on that sky wheel at some point, and we'll go from there. Let's go have a look. I don't know what the Canadian Trading Company or Canada Trading Company is all about, but let's go see. You never know. Cheers. Ah, the tourist trap. Anybody fancy a sweatshirt or a hat?
Beautiful.
Actually, I might be in here later buying one if I get any chillier. Hot chocolates. I think this is your one-stop destination for tourist purchases in Canada. Right. I wonder what the prices of some of these items are. Let's see. Good luck mug. What's that? 20 bucks with tax. Good luck. Alright, so here we are, coming up to the top of Clifton Hill. Clifton Hill, as I said, is one of the Niagara's top restaurant entertainment areas. This area really started to develop in the early part of the 20th century and became a hub for tourism, thanks largely to the fact that we have, you know, the Horseshoe Falls, Niagara Falls in close proximity. But there's also other attractions here that are well worth a visit. Things like the sky wheel, which is behind us, we've seen. There's the Ripley's Believe It or Not. There's a couple of other bits, nice, interesting, fun things to do. Guys like Harley Davidson that have stores here, as do a lot of the chocolate shops, what not and wherefore. But yeah, really started off in the early part of the 20th century, became a sort of entertainment hub for the area. Needless to say, the number of tourists that flow through here every year are up in the millions. So yeah, we're here in the winter. In the summer we would be shoulder to shoulder on these sidewalks, not being able to move much. Now, over there we have Dracula's haunted castle. Funny story, my two now oldest sons, when they were teenagers, came here with me, and both ended up terrified in there. I wasn't far behind, but yeah, they were super terrified. Fudge, candies, etc, etc. We'll be going inside those stores on our way back to the car, as got to take some sweet treats home with me. As far as cuisines go, you name it, everything from Wendy's burgers to chain restaurants, etc, etc, it's all here. Lots to see, lots to do. I am Batman. There we go. Different Jokers. I prefer the Jack Nicholson Joker myself. I will be stopping across there later today. I fancy an ice cold beer, even though it is a chilly day. As we're walking down Clifton Hill, getting to the bottom now, you can start seeing the gorge for Niagara Falls. Across the falls is that viewing platform you can see in the distance. That is on the American side. That's at the Niagara State Park. And here, this area next to us is a wonderful parkland, and has a lot of different activities. I mean, Christmas lights come up here. Fall colors here are also amazing. And all of this land, all these sort of parklands were declared parklands to stop industrialization. So early part of the 20th century, late part of the 19th century, a lot of industrialization was happening around here. So they declared these parklands to protect green spaces and ensure that this didn't become an industrial wasteland. Through the trees, I'm sure you can see all the different hotels out of there in the distance. Niagara Falls, as I said, the home of the Honeymoon Hotel. And we'll wait for the little green man. We're having a mild day today. It's only about -3, and there's quite a few tourists here. But in the summer, you're standing 10-12 deep here trying to get a view. There we go, folks. In the distance we have the Horseshoe Falls, the frozen Niagara River. Down below us there is the launch boat point for the boat trips that go up right up to the Horseshoe Falls, made of the mist. Although I noticed that that's changed. The American side now has made of the mist, and the Canadians have a different name for their cruises, but it's the same cruise. Ice formations here are spectacular. Just a little few facts about the Horseshoe Falls. 50 odd meters high, so puts it about 180 odd feet high. They're 790 meters wide, and more than about 168,000 cubic meters of water come over that fall. So there's a lot of water flow over there. To give you an idea, folks, if you're coming here in the summer, if you're coming looking for milkshakes, ice creams, etc., I can't get too close because of the snow, but there's an idea on prices. Budget accordingly. So this is the famous light tower, and from here in the evenings they shine those powerful lights onto the falls and illuminate the waterfalls. And again, if you're coming to the falls in the summer, I suggest coming early in the morning to see them, and they look stunning. Hang around for the day, have fun on Clifton Hill, but make sure you're here in the evening to see the lights. Well folks, as we're standing here with the falls in the background, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. We broke the 1,000 subscriber mark this weekend. Thank you so very much. For all of the rest of you who are watching, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, but it means the absolute world to me, and yet again, once again, to all those who've already subscribed, thank you so very much. That is a frozen river down there, folks. To me, there are two great waterfalls in the world. Number one is Victoria Falls in full flow in Zimbabwe, and the second is Niagara. I think the Vic Falls has this beaten in terms of dramatic scenery because of the gorge it thunders down into. But yeah, this is a spectacular sight. If you've never been and you need an excuse to come to Canada, this is your excuse. That water flow there, folks, 168,000 cubic meters of water per minute. That is a lot of water. And to think some brave / foolhardy folks have tried to go over this thing in barrels or weird and wonderful contraptions. And nature's ice sculptor has seriously been at work here. Interesting little factoid that I did miss, but here we go, is Table Rock. If you're looking at this, was actually part of the crest at one point of Niagara Falls. So the falls were here where I'm standing, and over the years have the falls, due to erosion, etc., have receded all the way back. So there you go, proof of the power of nature and power of erosion. Across there is the vernacular railway. I'm hoping is running so we can use it and go up, because it goes up to the base of the hotels and our car park is down that way. I was hoping to be able to walk across the top and have a look at some of the views from up there. So we'll have to go and see if it's running or not. Have some ice, folks. All of this from the spray hitting here and freezing, and of course snow, ice on the other side. Ice and a massive waterfall. You can literally see that 168,000 cubic meters a minute flowing just by looking at it. Yeah, it sounds good. Right, let's get into this Table Rock Centre, folks. Let's go and have a look around and see what's to be seen. Right, so if we go up, we have patios, restaurants, and Niagara's Fury. Let's go and have a look. I'm not sure what Niagara's Fury is, but let's go see what Niagara's Fury is all about. Table Rock restaurant, we have a bistro wine bar. Maybe this is what they're talking about, the Fury, I don't know. Let's go and have a look at the view. I'm not expecting the windows to be clean, it's winter and all. Ooh, very grimy, but give you an idea from a slightly elevated position of the falls and the iced up islands in the middle. Right, we're off, folks. We are going to go behind the falls, so stand by for some stunning video, I think, coming up. Yeah, this could be a voyage of exploration. Just for everybody's awareness, tickets are 24 bucks a head. There's mine. And we're on our way. Catch up when we get there. Right, so folks, we're under, as you heard in the elevator, 125 feet down now. Walking along a dingy little tunnel, as you can see. But we're going to get to what they call the portals. So little areas where we can stick our heads through and have a look at the sheer power of the water. And when we're done with this, we'll come back and there's an outdoor viewing deck. Last time I was here, it was in the summer, so yeah, it's going to be chilly. It's going to be wet. It's going to be a laugh. Let's go and have some fun. Well, here's the first of the portals.
They'll just keep shortening it and bring it up.
I keep ducking. But this is frozen waterfall, folks. This is absolutely frozen. So in the spring or summer there will be water pouring down there. Right now it's frozen solid. Let's head off to the next portal. Hopefully we'll get some water flowing. Just a quick one here, guys. There you can see some stats and figures around what we have. From the 2,200 feet across of the falls. When we were talking to you about Table Rock, that's where we were standing, up here, and we're now behind the main falls. Well, the second portal was frozen ice as well, so not a whole heck of a lot to look at there, so no video. We're now going to head outside to the viewing deck. Hopefully we'll get some spray, some cold, and some water flowing. Let's see. downstream from the observation deck. The bridge in the distance is a border crossing into the US. Alright guys, we're on our way. Vernacular railroad to take us up to the top of there. Here we go. It's going to be a fun walk, I think. Got to get all the way up. Going to take the vernacular and walk our way along the top, and hopefully find a car park. And there it is, the vernacular railway. From what we understand, the going up bit is working, the coming down but may not be working. I'm not quite sure how that works, but hey, we'll figure it all out. But we're just going up. Well, it looks like it's going both ways, folks. Going up. I think we got to the top. Right guys, we got to the top of the vernacular railway, now walking up into, I suppose, the town part of of Niagara. I think we're going to find ourselves a restaurant, sit down, grab something to eat, go and see if the sky wheel's still operating. The wind has picked up quite a bit, as I'm sure you can hear, and we can go from there. Normal chain restaurants are here, from Applebee's to my cousin Vinny's, etc, etc, but hopefully we'll also find something a little bit more unique. Now if you're in Canada and you want a great steak and budget isn't really an issue, then I can recommend Ruth's Chris to you. It's one of those places you go for incredibly special occasions, I think, but their steaks are good.
How are you guys today? Good.
Not bad.
Good. I'm good. So we're heading straight down, 125 feet. When you guys are down there, there's going to be 2 tunnels.
Hold on one second.
Right tunnel?
Can you start saying that again?
I'm already recording.
Okay, carry on.
When you're down there, there's going to be 2 tunnels. The right tunnel leads you right behind the falls, leads 2 portals. And the left tunnel will lead you outside of the observation. Okay?
Awesome, thank you.
Spend as long as you'd like. There's no time limit, okay?
Cool.
Take your time.
Oh, good morning, folks. This is a bit of a fun one. Just been busy editing the Niagara Falls video, and realized as I got towards the end that I think my camera froze. So the ending that I did from Niagara never filmed. So I'm now doing the ending as I'm standing not in Niagara Falls. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed coming around on the walk with us and seeing what there was to be seen. Yeah, lots to do, lots to explore. Really is a fun place. Yes, it has it's definitely a tourist trap, so you've got to be able to look beyond that. But yeah, great time was had. Trip behind the falls. It was fascinating seeing those portals frozen solid. Especially when you consider there's 168,000 cubic meters of water a minute flowing over that falls, and it can still freeze. So yeah, shows you what the temperatures have been like. Anyway folks, thanks for joining. As it's been fun. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please hit the like, please hit subscribe. Means the world to me. And yeah, look forward to the next one. See you soon. Have a good one. Bye.